Hiking trails through meadows of wildflowers, several waterfalls, fishing, camping, and non-motorized water sports are some of the reasons why Lake Irwin should be on your Colorado bucket list. Our first stay at Lake Irwin in July of 2014 inspired the creation of this YouTube channel. In today's video, we share memories from that first visit to Lake Irwin, as well as recently recovered video from the summer of 2018, when we made one of several return trips to Lake Irwin. For 10 days every July, the town of Crested Butte hosts its annual Wildflower Festival. The festival includes a wide variety of workshops, hikes, and tours for all ages and skill levels. Wildflower season isn't just for the 10 days of the festival. You can enjoy the flowers for the majority of the summer. One of our favorite spots for wildflower viewing is less than 10 miles west of Crested Butte in the area around Lake Irwin. Lake Irwin is a high alpine lake just above 10,000 feet on the eastern slope of the Ruby Range in Gunnison County. The Lake Irwin Campground entrance can be found near the west end of the 65-acre lake. Let's go check it out. This portion of the video was recorded with our old camera prior to upgrading, so please forgive the shakiness. Site 2 is a large pull-through site. Most sites on the right side have some sort of view of the lake up through site number 10. For 2020, the nightly camping fee is $20 per night. Site number 4 has a great view of Lake Irwin. This campground typically opens in early June and closes in mid to late September. Being over 10,000 feet means the nights can get pretty chilly even in the summer. Site number 6 is another site with an amazing view of the lake. Max RV length is 35 feet, with some sites that are much smaller. Site number 8 is a pull-through. There is no cell service with Verizon or AT&T. Site 10 has a little bit of a lake view. The Scarp Ridge Trail is a highly recommended hike when staying at Lake Irwin. There is also hiking trail right before site number 11. During our first stay at Lake Irwin, the campsites with the lake view were all occupied, so we set up camp near the edge of a small pond at site number 12. The breathtaking view of the Grand Dike, Ruby Peak, and Mount Owen made us quickly forget about missing out on a view of Lake Irwin. After setting up camp, we watched deer move down from higher elevations to the pond and past our campsite as we cooked dinner. It looked like the beginning of a perfect evening. After dinner, we baked pies in the campfire and began to notice low clouds moving in. We could hear the wind howling across the Ruby Range while it was still calm at the campsite. 30 seconds later, the wind would reach us. The weather repeated the cycle for the next 15 minutes. It would get calm, then we would hear the howling wind, followed by another strong gust of wind in camp. We headed for the tent as darkness arrived and rain began to fall. Leaking tent seams, combined with 4 hours of thunder, lightning, wind, and rain, had us reconsidering our decision to camp here. Finally, the rain stopped and we were able to sleep. In the morning, the sun came out, rewarding us with these amazing views. Let's continue our tour of the campground. Site 16 has a great view of the lake. Here's Site 20, which is another pull-through site. There had been plenty of dispersed camping in the area, but in 2020, the Forest Service will be closing off a number of the dispersed campsites around Crested Butte due to overusage and damage to the vegetation. Site 29 and 30 on the right have a road behind them and are probably the least desirable campsites in this campground. Here's another look at campsite 2, the pull-through site, and site number 1 as we exit the campground. To check out the waterfalls, exit right, and you'll come to parking on both sides of the road. Colors of wildflowers vary from year to year depending on rainfall. When we visited in 2018, it had been a very dry spring with little snowfall, and there were many fire restrictions in place, so the colors weren't as brilliant as normal. Eventually, the trail will lead you straight to the spot, overlooking the bigger set of waterfalls. this point, you can follow the path upstream to a smaller waterfall. The slope on the section of trail between the two waterfalls can be difficult if you have trouble with stairs. From this smaller waterfall, there's a path that leads uphill and takes you to a small parking area big enough for 3 or 4 cars right next to the spillway. We decided to head back down past the main waterfall and check out more wildflowers. There are more great stops coming up after we hike back out of here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd like to take a moment and give a special thank you to our supporters on Patreon, Cherry P and James T. Your contributions help make videos like these possible. Kettler Pass, home of one of the largest aspen groves in the United States, and possibly in the world, is less than 5 miles away from Lake Irwin, and is a top destination for those seeking the changing colors of fall. It is also worth a visit in the summertime. Another of our favorite fall destinations is a short drive away at Ohio Pass. Another favorite spot for checking out wildflowers around Crested Butte, as well as the fall colors, is the ghost town of Gothic, which is home of the Rocky Mountain Biological Laboratory. Gothic is a short drive north of Crested Butte and past the ski resort in Mount Crested Butte. Once out of Mount Crested Butte, there are several pull-offs overlooking the East River. Gothic Mountain makes a great backdrop for wildflower or fall photos. So there you have it. That's our tour of Lake Irwin and some of the areas around Crested Butte. We hope this video has been useful in planning your next camping adventure. We look forward to your comments on this video. Let us know what you think, or if you have any questions about the Crested Butte area. All right, thanks for watching.
Have a blessed day.